Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Mel's Mountain Garage. So this time around I'm going to be working on my HHR again. It's a 2007 Chevy HHR LT 2.2 Ecotec 5-speed. It's got FE5 suspension on it. I got a short shifter from Europe. It's got a new engine, but you might have seen a video where I did the coolant fan. Now I have to fix a cowl leak. Every time it rains, my passenger side front floor pan fills up with like an inch of water. Plenty of videos on YouTube that are really nice and instructional. So I won't really do super instructional, but you know, you guys can come on ahead and follow along. So what we have here is this plastic cowl pan. What I'll end up doing is pulling the wiper arms off, pulling that cowl plastic off, that cowl cover, and under there, from some other YouTubers, there's like a plastic or some sort of freaking cover that's like glued on. So we'll see what it is and see if I can't take care of it. Keep from getting water on my floor pan. First step here is to remove the wipers, and you can see there is looks like a 15mm nut. And these guys are literally just kind of snapped in there. If you can get a fingernail up under there, or a screwdriver or something even, there is a place to pry it. I can just get my fingernails up under there and they pop straight off. And it is 15mm. Take off the nuts and they should pop right off. Set this guy back up. That nut, that nut. Wiper arm. You want to kind of take notice of where they're at, so you remember to put them back in a relatively same position, so that I don't have cattywampus. 7mm. Let's snap that. We'll get that out of there. Certainly just use a small ratchet, but I have an impact gun, so you see they're pretty long. You got a wire loom up under here. You can just kind of squeeze the tabs, push it down, get it out the way. You got strong enough fingers. If not, you can use pliers. And pliers will get it out of the way for you. Got a couple of push clips that are on the side of the cowl. They pop right off relatively easy. Give them a good pull. Big issue, honestly, is the washer fluid squirters. But if you don't disconnect it and kind of just shove it out of the way, I think you'll be good. Yep. Now you see is what all the internet guys are talking about. This cowl plastic, you can see it's curled up out of the way, and it uses like I don't know, kind of like a 3M strip seal or something like that to hold it on. I'm going to take it, clean it all off, and I think I have some 3M strip seal to get it out of the way. Just kind of take your time, pull it off without tearing it, and you can see the seal there, and you can see how it goes right into the thing, and that's where some of my mice were living. And it helps when it's nice and hot out like it is right now. Sorry about the camera angle, I'm doing this myself, but you see how some of it's still pliable, but a lot of it is not. Boom, it's off. So I'll get up in there, clean all that crap out of there. There's your cabin air filter. It keeps getting wet. And then I'll try and reseal it. I believe they make a replacement you can buy with sealant already on it. Though I'm just gonna reuse what I have. I think it'll work fine. After removing the cover, cleaning it off, for the life of me I couldn't find my damn strip caulk. So what I did is I just used some Right Stuff. Cures pretty quick. It's pretty strong, pretty awesome, and hopefully it'll seal. But that is what I used. 3M does make something called strip caulk. That's kind of what that was. It's non-hardening, paintable, pretty much always pliable. Unfortunately, over the course of time with dirt and whatnot, it makes its way under it. And once the dirt gets on that strip caulk, it's like not adhesive anymore. You know, on the outside, it's all loaded with dirt. I probably could have taken it and re-rolled it into long tubes and reused it, but you know, I don't plan on ever doing this again. This always got to stay here. There's a little hole, there's some drains in there. I vacuumed out the freaking mouse nest, so I'll give it a little bit of time. The sun's beating on it, it'll cure up, and I'll probably just put a little bit more up on the edges right there just for good measure. Like I said, there is a drain down there in the trowel, kind of like that, but it was leaking up here so bad it was running right through the cabin air filter, soaking the filter. Like I would turn the air on, defrost, and I'd get nothing out of the vents because the cabin air filter was absolutely saturated. So this should fix it. Well, the Permatech stuff says it's a 1-minute gasket maker. We all know it takes a little bit longer than that, but it does get tacky and hold. And I've had the sun beating on it. Looks good. Slapping it back together. Again, you just need to remember to be mindful of all your wires and looms, where they all went, how they all go. And it's a pretty simple job. You know, you start seeing water leaking on your floor, and you know, definitely a lot of people start freaking out, like, holy shit, what's going on? And in reality, it's not that bad. You just need to ensure all your stuff laps over where it's supposed to lap over. Like the cowl seal here on the hood runs up on the sides of the fenders. You just want to make sure they're lapping back over. Have your stuff plugged in. Little push clip on each side of the base of the windshield up off the side. Alright. 4, I think it was. 7mm fasteners. Frankly, it's harder to find the damn holes. I think that's one of them. No need to kill them. Plastic. If you're doing it with a socket and whatnot, it's probably, or a ratchet, not an impact like I am. You don't really have to worry about it. Obviously, this is all real time. Not going to speed it up. Just want to ensure you don't get these things all out of whack. Wipers you down. You can mess it up. They aren't keyed, so they're just splined. If you don't get them on the right splines, they can be too high, they can be too low. So just get them in there so they don't hit the base of the windshield or nothing. Go ahead and put your clips on. Same part number, I think. So I don't think they're different. We'll find out. There you go. So that is how you fix the water leak on HHRs. I'm pretty sure it's common from 2006 to 11 or whatever they did. They all kind of do that. I think there is a replacement on Rock Auto you can get if you don't want to reuse the old one, or you're unable to reuse the old one because it's jacked up and you don't have sealant or anything else like that. But yeah, so that's repaired. Got the windows open in the car. You can kind of see the water. So I got my little spot pot. I want to vacuum it all out. It's about 90 degrees here in Pennsylvania right now today. It's August. So I'll put a fan on it, dry it out, it'll be good to go. But in any case, thanks for watching Mel's Mountain Garage. This is your short video. Hope you liked it. Hope it helped you out. Check out some of my other stuff. Leave me some comments. Hit my Instagram at Mel's_Mountain_Garage. Just look for Mel's Mountain Garage on Instagram. You'll see it. And leave me some comments, man. I appreciate it. Take it easy.